kaza musango bali balina omusanga bazze okutuwa ennyimba.
say
obugalo bannange bakwaya. Abasinga nga balayi nga temutegeera bye tuyimba, ne tuyimba luzungu. Music oli owabali ne kati tugenda mu waffe owa wano olimba bwe alijja mu bire kyobulaba ebivuga bitandise okuvaayo bannayinduza mu birabo ebyetala. Awo nno abakumanyi oyinza okubiiriza eyo tojja ku siteegi tenaba kuggwa. Twetegeke nno.
mujye mwesiime obwakabaka bubuno mujye obwakabaka bubuno mujye muyingire mweyanze abaana ba kitangu mwagala mujye muyingire mweyanze abaana ba kitangu mwagala tule mu kitiibwa eky'olubeerera.
Obugalo bannange, obugalo. Nange mbadde wali nga nkuba engalo bindooza mulaba engalo zonna zifuse za ready engala byekuba. Amiina. Munkubiremu nange nzimemu bannange. I told you welcome to Christ the King, the best of the best. The best of the best. Esinga ne cherubim mukulu jodi tonda babubi simu bubi naye tubasinga. Mwebale nnyo okujja. Omukulu yatwagala nnyo. Buli we tubeera ne carols abeerawo. Thank you very much. They had Christmas carols last week on Saturday and Sunday. On Friday and Saturday. For those who missed, you missed. Now we are replaying what they did. Thank you very much for coming. This is Evangelical Choir. Another big hand clap for Evangelical Choir, dear friends. And in the nick of time, we're going to have the speech from the chairman of this choir. Mukulu Caesar Changu Otweka spokeniko tuwulire ku ddoboozi mwayimudde ku chairman wa choir eno bannaye ng'ayogera eddoboozi goofu. Mukulu oli mufumbo sebo temunoonya tanoonya anaababuulira si byange.
The Lord is good and all the time. Thank you. Our chief guest, Mr. Matthias Katamba, CEO, DFCU Bank. The parish priest, I know he's down there, but of course listening. The choir chaplain and other priests around. Board of trustees of our choir. Our special guests, Chairperson Choirs Association, who is part of us here and part of this choir. fellow choristers, ladies and gentlemen. It is my pleasure to welcome you all to this year's Christmas carols after a while without presenting carols here at the parish. In a special way, allow me to welcome and thank our guests of honor for allowing to find us time in your busy schedule to grace our carols as the chief guest. Our chief guest is Mr. Katamba Matthias, CEO, DFCU Bank. Mr. Katamba is a regular parishioner here who attends the morning mass almost every day. Thank you for loving and serving your God. Our theme song today, it is not yet sung, but you'll hear it, is Kuja Hebu Kuyimba, which is a Swahili word that means come we sing. In Uganda, Moje Tuyimbe. This is how we have chosen to serve the Lord, and would like to implore those of you with interest to join the choirs. If you feel that you cannot sing, join any church ministry where you can serve the Lord. God never disappoints. The Evangelical Choir animates the 9 a.m. Mass every Sunday and any other church function. We thank all those that have trusted us with their functions, and thank you for the support given to us by different people, both from our parish and outside Christ the King Church. We have a challenge of not having a proper public address system, and we always have to hire out one like we have done today. It makes it very expensive for the choir, especially when we are required to sing outside the parish. We therefore need to own a system like the one being used today, which we heard from Mr. Judy Mugerwa. Mr. Judy Mugerwa is behind there, engineering the system. We hired it at a reduced cost because he's a Catholic. Thank you, Jude, for supporting the Catholic music. Therefore, it is our humble request to support us in procuring a professional system that you can use while singing, most especially when we go out of station to sing your functions and on such performances which can beautify our voices. We also hope to be hiring out this system to generate income for the choir to be able to meet other expenses. And the estimated minimum cost is 10 million. Please support us to buy this equipment. Allow me to extend our sincere appreciation to the parish priest, Monsignor Gerard Kalumba, for the guidance and support he has always extended to the choirs. In a special way, allow me to thank our chaplain, Father Matthias, for the spiritual guidance, and above all, for fully participating in the singing. You are one and only of your kind. He has been part of all the choirs that have presented this year's Christmas carols, and we are really challenged by the time you invest in 2 choirs despite your other duties. Thank you so much, Father. Great thanks go to our music director, Mr. Nsubuga Andrew, for putting together the whole program. He has been with us now. He's been with us now 5 months and had a lot of programs recently. We are proud of you and we hope to achieve a lot more with you. Allow me to thank his deputy, Uzei Wamala. He's ever reliable, and also with a team comprised of Mr. Sewanyana Anthony as our trainer, Samuel Nicholas as our organist, and our soloists today. Thank you for the extra effort put in. We thank our instrumentalists who have done a wonderful work in backing up the choir. They include Deacon Jerome. Deacon Jerome has accepted to be a member of this choir, and these are one of the fruits we got after animating the Gaba Seminary Jubilee celebrations. Thank you, Deacon. Lastly, to you all fellow choir members, thank you for the time, love and commitment you put in despite your today busy schedules to come for practice. I believe God will reward you in all whatever you do. Thank you so much. We've been covered by different media houses, and I want to recognize the presence of Radio Sapientia by Justin Nabale. She's a member of this choir, but it's only that because of her busy schedule, sometimes she can't be with us. Thank you so much, Justin. We've been covered also by Star UBC TV. Yes, they're there. Thank you. And New Vision, I've seen Mr. Mazing around. Yes. We are also being covered by Uganda Catholic Online. This performance is live. Thank you so much. Allow me to introduce to you the men and women with whom I lead this mighty choir. My name, as the chairman, Julius Cesar Chintu. And the vice is Miss Nabalamba Agnes. Our secretary is Madame Nakaiza Rebecca. Treasurer is Mr. Bogere Fred. PRO is Mr. Alinwite Alex, who is again the chairman of the Choirs Association. In the Office of the Discipline, we have two. That is the lady and also for the gents. For the gents is Mr. Antege Vincent. Ladies is Miss Namitala Leticia. Welfare, Nsibambi Thomas. In the library, we have Kakoza Moses, who's not with us. And also Namatoru Juliet. Our director, as I earlier on told you about it, is Nsubuga Andrew. And his assistant is Mr. Wamala. Thank you so much, and we wish you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year.
Thank you very much. Allow me to recognize the presence of my chairpersons behind there of the different choirs, please. I see them. Felix Nsimomwe, 10 o'clock. You're most welcome, together with your team. I see Silvano, 8 o'clock. You're most welcome. I've seen Kasasa behind there. Mukuru wa Kachemko choir. So Mukuru, webale kuja. I'm still searching for others, but I'm not seeing their faces, but I know they are here. I see 10, 11 o'clock, Ronald Sonizwe coming, and also very many others. Thank you very much for coming. Together, our parishioners, I told you, but parishioner banja, I see Dr. Buka there. Atula side and Dr. Buka sits the side. Thank you very much. They are all here. They have come to be with us. They heed my call, and they are here. Banango mukolo mwako funyidda. Omudi yanko ni huyo. Lekera okwambala city belt. Vamu city belt. Manyi obera omudi yanko no yambala boti. You have seen deacons wear like this. Kwambala city belt. Lekera okwambala city belt muganda wange. Katukusabira otuuke tujje tuyimba omukolo baguwadde gugo. Because tugenda wa. Thank you very much. Is Deacon Jerome. Thank you very much, Deacon. Mulaba buli omugenda okola ekintu ekirungi, you get friends. And so this choir made friends together with others. And so we should always build on that. We are going in for our second session, dear friends. And in the second session, I told you to buy these books. I just put up your hand. They bring you this leaflet. It's to support the choir. Mukuru, gwenakoze na yangu obutabo. Olunimbo luddako mululaba. It is for the congregation. Bana yimba kinganza conductinga. Balina okuyimba ebituufu. I don't know. We are going in for our second session. which has once in Royal David City, past 3 o'clock. Christmas Lullaby by John Rutter. Bwali chiro umwana ogu yatuzalire. Ye Messiah, hallelujah, amezaliwa and edungu. So if you don't have a leaflet, please just put up your hand. It's going to be brought to you at 2,000 shillings to support the choir. Bakulu abagoma, si bagoma. Abakuyi bebivuga, munyambe ko wano. Obayita abagoma izo gamba nze siri mugoma, ndi mukubi wa kivuga. Come and omunyambe ko kutunda obuntu obwo. Thank you very much. Wano fe tulina Daddy Andre. Eri Daddy Andre gwe mumanyi. Wano tulinawo Daddy Andre. Omwana mubuuziza, Martina, who is your father? Daddy Andre. So Daddy Andre wali wano sebo. Mukulu. Daddy Andre jangu otuwemu. Your conductor waffe Andrew Nsubuga. Ye Daddy Andre. Thank you very much. Like a father, like a daughter. Tuwulire.
My name is Martina Suganancha. I was promoted to P1. Please clap for me.
Omwana mumukubire engalo.
Once in Royal David City stood a Lord.
mukamiwo katukunda watwe hatwa na lukogo rotuwogo musubi kuhirwa nyina Yesu yatoranwa kumuzara njoni yensi buzima Mweno muzeire nyina Yesu njoni yetu twakwehane tutubere omuzeire buzima omwanoko batuzalibe Yazadwae Esione karuka Banango bugalo bulala. He is
He is the author, he is the composer, he is the composer, he is the singer, the singing, the songist. Thank you very much, JB Kazora. Another big hand clap for him. Yes, he is the composer of that song. Thank you so much. Those are Mundabi. Now gonna go to Gamanyi. Hey, we know everything. I will better cause a fallacy. I know everything. Thank you very much. We still going on. Naga itwazewa kuba muziki ku muziki. Tutabula kali. N'olukyoli lujja kakkana. Nze nabagambye buli lulimi tuluyimba olwobadde Luswayiri. Hakuna Luswayiri mukulu. Daddy Andrew. Tulina Daddy Andrew wano mukulu Nsubuga. Tulirako abantu bakulabeko. Daddy Andrew. Bane tumukuleko omugalo. He is the man behind the CD, behind the good music. Sebo Daddy Andrew. Abantu abakwebaza. Bakwebaza. Okoze omulimu. Muzikiriza ate era to recognize the presence of Semina from Radio Maria. So mukulu webale. Radio nyaffe. Mukulu webale nnyo. Abeerawo mu kaseera twetagira abeerawo mukulu webale kubeerawo. Mukulu Semina oyo. Thank you very much. And all of you, thank you for remaining here. This is our last song in our part 2. And we shall have only 2 speeches. And then we shall have, we're thanking the choir for the preparation. Buli omu ajja kukwata mu nsawo ya munne ogyemu emitwalo 5 egyo nejja transport yoziritwala ofuna omukisa. Amiina nga temuddamu nga temuzemba. Amiina nga tutandika okwenoonya after the speech of our chief guest. Thank you very much. so much. Let us take our seats. Thank you very much. At this juncture, I wish to call upon the chairperson, Choirs Association, who is also part of this choir, to come and give us a word in 3 minutes, please, so that you help me in my small capacity. Chief guest because I'm also a choir member. I want the chairperson of Choirs Association here to Christ the King, Mr. Ibudu, please give us, and then please, in my humble capacity, allow me to delegate you to call as the chief guest. Thank you.
Thank you, Father Chaplain, and Father Matthias Niteza. Our chief guest, Mr. Matthias Katamba, the CEO of DFCU Bank, the parish priest, Mr. Gerard Kalumba, the assistant PP, Reverend Remedius Seruga, our senior priest, Mr. Joseph Lugande, and our chaplain, the executive committee of Christ the King Church Choirs Association, the chairperson of the Evangelical Choir, and your executive. Ladies and gentlemen, a very good evening. Good evening to you, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome you, all cherished Christ the King community members, at this Christmas carol service. Today, we gather for a special purpose, to sing for joy as one congregation after an involuntary recess imposed by the COVID-19. Our outward expression of the happiness and love we feel for our God takes a vibrant and heartfelt life when we sing it as one together. As it is said, it is written in Psalm 98, verse 5 to 6, I quote, "Make music to the Lord with the harp and the sound of singing, the trumpets and the blast of the ram's horn, shout for joy before the Lord, the King." I thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for fulfilling that psalm. Being part of you, I know what it takes to bring out such kind of a performance. The Evangelical Choir, under the directorship of Mr. Andrew Nsuga, brings us together this evening in joyous praise of our Lord and King. In a special way, like the chairman said, we have been with Mr. Nsuga for only 5 months. But when he joined, I personally, I found that there is something that connects us together. My wife is of the Mamba clan. She's called Martina. The little girl who sang the solo here is also called Martina. So you can see how connected I am to Mr. Nsuga. Without good leadership and positive energies from the choir members, our congregation would not but miss out on praying well or even praying twice, as noted by St. Augustine. When the choir guides us to sing, we become one joyous unit, following the steadfast lead, and together, as Psalm 98, 7-9 encourages us, let the sea resound and everything in it, the world and all who live in it, let the rivers clap their hands, let the mountains sing together for joy, let them sing before the Lord. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for singing, not only to the congregation, but to the Lord our God. In our singing through, we will not only praise the Lord, but we also praise you members, because when you sing well, you pray twice. I take this opportunity to thank all the 7 choirs of Christ the King that make up Christ the King Church Choirs Association for the relentless efforts that you do towards leading the congregation to pray well. I've seen most of you present, and I will not take time to introduce you. The chaplain had already mentioned some of you. Mr. CEO, most people out there think that choirs are made for people who have nothing to do. Unfortunately, that's 100% inaccurate. These ladies and gentlemen you see here are professional men and women running businesses, are employees in some reputable organizations, family members, daddies and mummies, husbands and wives. But they dedicate a lot of their time to serve the Lord their God. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. On that note, therefore, I encourage those of you interested in singing for the Lord to come and join these exuberant men and women as they continue spreading the gospel through the music, hence the title of the choir anthem. Come sing to the Lord. Therefore, today we celebrate, we thank and appreciate our God and our choir for doing his work. Thank you all for sparing your time to come and grace this occasion. I thank the instrumentalists on this side and the instrumentalists on this side. Thank you very much for the time that you've put in, for the practices, and also for loving the church. In a special way, like the chairman indicated, at the beginning of the year, we were invited by the National Seminary, St. Mary's National Seminary Gaba to celebrate with them the 50th, the Golden Jubilee, that is 50 years since they were formed. And that relationship has bore some fruits, and Deacon is one of them. Reverend Father Dr. Charles Senyondo would also have been here, but he's out of the country, so he delegated Deacon to stand in for him. I wish you a very, very Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year 2023. CPA Alex Arenitwe. The chairman mentioned that Mr. Katamba is a regular parishioner here, and it is through those morning masses that I met him, but work also connected us more because they were our clients, and he's also known to our country leader, so that's how we managed to build that relationship, and hopefully he will also join the choir. Let me now take this opportunity to invite you, Matthias, to speak to the choir and the congregation. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Chairman of the Choirs of Christ the King, Chaplain, my namesake Father Matthias, the Parish Priest, Senior Priest Father Magembe, Executive Committee of the Choirs, members of the Evangelical Choir. You must, I've tried the protocol. I've made an attempt, all protocol observed. There is nothing more valuable I have come to know over the years than the amazing grace of God. I have come over the years through patterns of every day to appreciate and acknowledge that there is nothing more important than the grace of God. The fact that we live and breathe and are able to do the things that we do is because we are granted that ability to. None of us was made deserving, but it's because of that abundant grace. And so, after a long week sitting here, listening to these amazing voices, as they rise up and go down, the instrumentalists, there's a gentleman who was playing Indingidi, So it incredibly blew me away. There's something unique about our native music that just shows how much we have been empowered. He kept tuning it and turning it and restarting. He's one person who could only play as long as he was following Mr. Nsubuga. So Mr. Nsubuga would go up and the tempo would go up, go down and it would go with one string. Isn't that amazing? So I would like to thank you for inviting me. I must be one of the least deserving people. But when you invited me, I wanted to cross-check with you to see whether you got it right. And one morning you confirmed that, yes, come and be our guest of honor. So it's a real privilege. I was once a guest of honor. I don't recall which choir it was, in the old church previously. And I was given a portrait of Mother Mary, which I keep in my living room. And I see it every day as I come and as I go. And I know that that's one of the things, well, it's a picture, but Mother Mary intercedes for us in an incredible way. And looking at that image of her every day, I'm reminded of that. And for that, I want to thank the choirs of Christ the King. I want to thank you, the choir members. I know for a fact that choirs are for extremely busy people. I have no doubt at all. When we are here to pray in the morning, there's a gentleman, different gentleman, one who comes, and when he comes and starts playing the piano or the organ here, he changes the way we worship in the morning. Never had a chance to speak to him, but he comes in a hurry, he will play, he will finish, and he will go off to work. And there are people who always have the books, and they lead us. And it would not be possible, to really pray and worship without them in that way. Unsung heroes. There are people among you. I can see my friend Antonina. Antonina sitting there. You must have been in the choir one time, right? It's Antonina. She's a member of the choir? She's a member of this one. So Antonina, we used to work together at one of the financial institutions at the time, I think Pride. And when I was getting married, she prepared the order of Mass, the most incredible music. Now, any time when I feel like I want to have my spirit lifted, I will belt out one of the tunes in that order of service. So well selected. Ayosefu tukutenda kubakwe ba Maria abanabo abafumbo. So you can hear that song. It kind of recommits to why, for example, one made that commitment, and when it's tough, you remember that Joseph went through it. And so it is a journey, the best journey to walk through. And many, many songs like that. Singing in the choir is about commitment, it's about sacrifice because you have a lot of things to do. It's about teamwork, it's about so many things. There are so many things we can learn from people who sing in a choir like you. So thank you very much for the example. I want to talk very briefly about the role of faith in building a better society. Societies and cultures are formed and shaped by what people believe in. And there's no book that I have come across. I have read many books of all types, self-help books, motivational books, you name anything. Everything is rooted in the Bible. It's the greatest word of wisdom. And when you come here every day and you sit here and listen to the priest, you have an answer to everything because everything is written. So the values of a society, the anchor of a society is anchored on faith. And our faith is an incredible faith. That will be a progressive society. It's about care for fellow man. It's about getting the best out of the talents that you have been given. These hands, if you accept that everything you have been given by God, you have a debt to pay. The debt is being the best that you can be. Faith has the power to transform society. And listening and sitting here, long time ago, the radios would be playing out carols now, Christmas carols. Society has been so commercialized. Airtime is perhaps more important to be spent on advertisement, right? Than on playing carols. Yet we sing carols because they are a way of telling the story of the Nativity, right? And help us to understand the joy of the birth of Jesus. They help us to capture the joy of the moment and live through it at a time like this. They also inspire us to see how amazing it was that a child was born that would change the world up to today and for many years to come. And so when we attend Christmas carols like today, we leave inspired, we leave rejuvenated, we leave feeling much more alive than we did coming. And we want to thank you for giving us the opportunity. And we want to thank the church, the parish priest and the priest here, Father Matthias, for making it possible. You see, one always wonders, we come to church, and after coming to church, we go on and we go away, we go on with our lives. But you live in it. And I've seen you, the passion, you're singing and dancing and trying to inspire us and trying to get us out of our shell, to feel the spirit of Christmas. There is little we can do to thank the priests who guide us in the church. And please give a round of applause for the priests. I would like to stop here and enjoy the music. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. My namesake, Banange. Ndoza mwidu wa Matthias tumanyo kuyimba mukuru Yosefu. For Matthias tumanyo kuyimba mukuru webale kutuwa mkapera. This is my namesake. John nebuze ekintu kino. What is DFCU in full? Teriberinya lya tata. Nga tata yagitandikawo naye nga ffe batugobera emabega. Thank you very much. And may God bless you. He has told you he will talk to you privately, the chairperson, about his contribution, our contribution, our contribution. He will talk to you. He will get to you about it. Thank you so much. We are going into our third session, but before we get into it, let us thank our choir. Mukuru agabi you talk the other side. Manyi munani bala abantu abutu bogerera mufe ba wanayinchi. Bogerera and they talk big sounds. For we talk small sound. He has already put now the first hole into the ground. My dear friends, allow me to call upon you to put the second hole, the third hole, in preparation to help our choir have the public address system that they need. You are most welcome. Choir mutuli bawanage atubatubitire stage.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. Thank you so much. May God bless you abundantly. Thank you. So you're going in our third part, and it will be our last part, where our main song is coming from. Kuja hekuimba. It's the best parish out of all the parishes in the archdiocese. This is the best parish. Thank you so much. We are going in for the third part, my dear friends. Fenaga ituna outfit is on Katina Mukulu Daddy Andre. Abaguze akatabo kafe. Let us stand up and we sing our song. Now we are going to sing our song. Fe tugenda kweyimbira bano oba bano batulefe tweyimbire. I know you are both, so let us stand up and we sing Hark the Herald, the angels sing. It is our song, so let us sing. Fenna abamanyi n'abatamanyi omukulu ye atugambe fenna tuyimbe. It is a song where we can all sing and chant.
Jesus. So gather around me now and listen well about a tiny little baby named Jesus. It happened oh so long ago, amid the cold of the winter snow. He came from heaven to the earth below. This tiny little baby named Jesus. This tiny little baby named Jesus. And the angels sang, glory to God. And the angels sang, glory to God. And the angels sang, glory to God in the highest. And on earth peace and goodwill. The angels sang, glory to God. And the angels sang, glory to God. And the angels sang, glory to God in the highest. And on earth peace and goodwill.
There were shepherds who came from the hills of far to see the tiny little baby in a manger, guided by light of the shining star. To see the tiny little baby in a manger, they entered in that lonely place and saw the smile on the mother's face, and they all were filled with the holy grace of the tiny little baby in a manger. Tiny little baby in a manger. And the angels sang, glory to God. And the angels sang, glory to God. And the angels sang, glory to God in the highest. And on earth peace and goodwill.
Angels sang,
Glory to God.
angels sang,
Glory to God.
glory to God in the highest. And on nuogbo wabarangi barangire wanyabe tumurase atwisire Isaya na Yohana bakachamya mwana bwire mwayika yatwijamo
ekitagulu abakimanyi bannange Felix Simon azeire
malayika ebyokugamba ngwazeirweko omwitumbi nokuhinda nkabijamo abalise entono ndabagambira bagareka amasyo bakenda ne beiruka Ngoze
Jimmy, thank you. Can I clap for Mr. Kazoro? Thank you so much. Ametutaba auxiliary members. He was here since 93.
snow, born for us on earth below. See appears, promised from eternal years.
Lord,
What's your
Allow me to thank Mr. Nsubuka Andrew, the one behind all this beautiful music. Thank you very much. Onzije muna amazina gebade sizinanga komukulu webali. Webali nyo webali ddala. Puli achagala kuja Goda kwe Deacon Mabirizi. Yes. Thank you very much, Deacon, for coming. Thank you so much for escorting. Every carols they have been here. Thank you. Even on Sunday we are having carols. Please come back on Sunday. We are having carols again. This time by the 10 o'clock choir, or Christ the King Church choir. And even on Tuesday we have the worship team. Come and feel the presence of the Holy Spirit with the worship team, still at 5:15 on Tuesday on 20th. And 10 o'clock, church choir, they'll be here on Sunday, 18th at 2 p.m. Please come back. Thank you very much, the media. Thank you so much. You've really done it. Thank you. Allow me to come and feel the presence of the Holy Spirit with the worship team, still at 5:15 on Tuesday and 20th. And 10 o'clock, church choir, they'll be here on Sunday, 18th at 2 p.m. Please come back. Thank you very much, the media. Thank you so much. You've really done it. Thank you. Allow me to thank our instrumentalists, my dear friends. Allow me to thank the instrumentalists. Stand up for the congregation. These are the gentlemen. Those are what you do. Thank you so much, the local instrumentalists. Thank you very much for the collection. We have collected 508,300 shillings. Thank you so much. He is going to double it. He's going to double it and make another contribution also for himself. So we're going to answer. Because I'm going to Bamatia Mobile. Hey, you're not going to come here for so cool. You come here for the Bamatia. Let us stand up for the final blessing. And after the final blessing, they will wish us the last song, Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. In the name of the Father, of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Almighty Father, thank you for the gift of this day. We thank you for the evening that you have given to us. We thank you for the blessings. We ask you to endow us with your love and blessings as we're going back home. We thank you for the good presentation given by our Evangelical Choir. We thank you for the chief guest and all the guests here, all of us present. We are all guests of you, O God. We have come to listen to these songs. We ask you to bless us as we're going back home. And what you have given to the choir to help in their prosperity and good work, may God abundantly bless them and bless us also. I request the deacons, please come forward so that we can bless these people. Which way to look the Akoni Agaboksa. Please open the myself and the Akoni Muji. Gine Mujam Baba in Okabe Mary. Emily Kisa. Our deacon, please come forward so that we can bless the people of God. The Lord be with you, and may the blessing of Almighty God, the Father and the Son and the Holy Spirit come down upon you, remain with you now and forever. Go in peace. Thank you so much. so much. Daddy Andre is father to Martina, Mchana wa Alex. What you want to tell me? They have been go on. Thank you very much. Thank you so much. But now the judge of follow to Mukiro Ono judge of Kiza. I think I got a matter of Zekuta. Several women in your way to go to Kolam. Evangelical Choir. Thank you so much.